So this is our life's work behind these shutters. One last goodbye. We hope and pray that she'll be here Monday. Computers buttoned up, ready to go, protected hopefully. Okay, computers tied down, powered off. Emergency contact for my team. Bay doors. Ones that are sandbagged from the inside. You can see we attempted to fill the cracks. Hopefully it's enough. These are the windows to the print room. Boarded up. Come around the corner. We have the additional print room boarded up. 4182 is our interior space. So you can see that it's we've got plywood behind these doors, as you can see, and sandbags. Our space is the shutters. Then we go into the accordions. We'll be closing the accordions. You can see the sandbags will go at the door. Additional accordions. And then in front of our office space, again, are the silver hurricane panels. Sorted drills and saws. As many framing materials and products that we can get up off the floor, we have done so. Eclipse mat cutter, now covered. Additional Fletcher 3100. Fletcher 3100. Our second forklift, a Caterpillar battery operated. Dated, but works. Van parked inside for protection. That's our small Mercedes van. Here's our larger Mercedes van parked inside, hopefully to be protected. We have 8 of these drywall dollies that move materials back and forth. Custom charger for our forklift equipment. Additional sandbagging on the second bay door. Bay door protected against water intrusion. In addition to, we filled the gaps with foam in hopes that they'll stay put. Custom material waiting to be printed on, 6mm PVC canvas. Custom cardboard for Carnival Elation purchase order. Custom boards for mounting. These were custom made mirrors for IIG. Custom crates waiting to be filled. Set of forklift extenders in addition to an extended Festool track. Tensador 2 custom stretching machine. T155 Makita moving chop saw. Additional automatic underpinner made by UFP Universal. Pneumatic underpinner. Made by ITW Amp. We have 2 California quiet compressors, one in the print room and one in the corner by the manager's office. That one's covered by materials, so I can't photograph it. Sandbags at the door at 4182, 40 by 60 mat cutter. Air conditioning unit, independent on the 4150 side. Via V-nailer. Custom V-nail table materials for custom orders waiting to be completed in the center of the shop. 12-inch CTD miter saw with complete measuring arm and vacuum system. 12-inch saw, double miter blades. Stock materials for producing frames. HPI job, halfway finished, waiting to be finished and exported. Again, elevated off the floor in anticipation of protection. Rolling cart with chairs. Custom project, sliding rolling doors, waiting to be crated and shipped out, raised off the floor for protection. Additional compressor by Craftsman, 150 PSI. Chop saw, Ryobi. Additional single edge cutters and rulers. More of the rolling door job to be exported. Mat and material separators. There's 4 there, and here's one oversized one, a 40 by 60. Custom antique screen for Carol and Ori. Lifted off the floor in a customized crate in hopes of protection. Project Clubhouse Santorini. Job is completed, waiting for delivery and installation. Again, elevated off the floor. Sandbags for possible water intrusion at the door jamb again. Hurricane shutters on the other side. Dry mount press, Masterpiece 500 TX. Completed artwork taken off the floor, waiting for delivery and pickup by customers. Baliani hard drive and system setup. Ani custom mat cutter, 40 by 60. Independent power source off the floor. Plus I. Main computer station, new HP Envy with Bang & Olufsen, has an integrated Verifone credit card processor. In addition, it connects to the cash drawer, and there is a second Star receipt printer, phone station. Credit card setup integrated with POS, Verifone. Custom POS system. Lenovo upgraded Intel 1.5. In addition, custom Star printer. Customer's artwork. Again, elevated in hopes of no water intrusion. Elevating all the customer orders in case of water intrusion. These all belong to customers, being protected and put away safely. We have communicated and contacted all the customers so they would have the option to pick up. Custom framing department, HP OfficeJet Pro 8600. Dymo double label system. Computer Windows 10. Lenovo. Phone. Frames elevated off the floor in hopes that we don't have water. Hand tools for finishing. Sorted clamps. And many pneumatic hoses. Overhead system. More finishing tools. 2 Fletcher 3100s wall cutters. 3 custom framing benches. Assorted framing materials, map boards, mounting boards, bubble wrap, hand tools. Again, finishing hand tools, corners. Eclipse, custom mat cutter. assorted hand tools, including marker finishes, red rolling cabinet, 40 by 60 mat cutter, custom framing supplies, all door entrances are sandbagged, humidifier, phone extension, a new HP Windows 10 computer, LaserJet Pro 400 printer. Dell is the remote computer for the CPA, accounting computer, Windows 10, shredder, server with backup drives, shelving system, the back office, my computer system, brand new iMac, double monitors, phone system, APC backups, Festool self-contained vacuum system for the 2 saws, drill press, assorted finishing materials, saw blades, point masters for hand fitting. We have 10. 110-inch special cutter made by Sabre, Series 2. Cutter for our Festool saws. We have a small saw and a large saw. We have 3 nail guns for attaching canvases. 2 40-inch TVs in the manager's office, in addition to double monitor and phone system, printer, refrigerator, all the way at the back. Clocks, all of our internet connections and cable boxes, boxes of glass waiting to be fit in the frame. All the computers have now been covered, unplugged. This is our 3rd laminator, again protected against an interior wall. Three monitor iMac setup, phone service, office printers, HP LaserJet 400 color, and an HP color LaserJet CP 5225. This is my camera system, security system. It'll be raised off the floor. We have pneumatic air hoses and electric running throughout our space to accommodate all of our different work tools. Custom cover for the OSE printer has been duct taped to the floor in the event of water intrusion. Raw materials waiting to be produced for jobs. Different photo papers, vinyls, wallpapers. Raw materials waiting to be produced on the printers. Some of it's jobs that have been printed, ready to be framed. We have 3 different laminators. They're all 62 inches. There's 1, 2. This one's made by ProLam. The other printers have all been moved out of this room. We have our 25-ton air conditioning unit. In addition, we have a 10-ton air conditioning unit, which provides the air conditioning for the entire space. This is all of our graphics department setup. Computers, we have RIP software made up. Epson scanner, large format scanner. Again, another Canon, 2 phone stations out here, and a 3rd setup with double monitors. This is our data center. It is backed up to the cloud, so our data is backed up. This is our print department, It's an entire separate isolated room. You can see it in relationship to the CNC. In this room, we do have 2 exterior windows, which have been boarded up and sealed from the outside. This is our most expensive piece of equipment. It is a Canon OSE flatbed printer. It is being protected as best it can. We need to leave it operating as long as possible as it is self-cleaning. When the power goes out, the entire head and carriage gets damaged. We do have a plastic protective cover in case there is any intrusions. The interior doors have been boarded up. We're in the process of placing sandbags along the base. This is our shipping department. We have an oversized Epson printer, computer, phones, work in progress, protected up on pallets as much as possible. Again, on the interior section of the warehouse, we have 12 rolling tool caddies. This is a pneumatic stretching machine, a customized equipment for the framing industry, made by Gallery Stretcher. It's an oversized 60-inch. We've relocated 3 printers that we're able to move to the innermost section in our warehouse. We have 2 Muta printers, 1624 value jets, and an Epson Ultrachrome 11880. They are all currently plugged in, as that the heads need to self-clean. Depending on what happens with power outages, we will determine the appropriate action. This one's a 1624X, but you can see through those double doors. They're at the innermost possible space that they can be for protection. Many rolling workbenches. Colex CNC router. Again, interior section of the warehouse. The computer set up to operate it. Fletcher wall cutter. It's in production up on pallet racks. Pallet jack. Completed jobs waiting for export. Again, put at the interior-most position in the warehouse. Behind that are jobs waiting to be shipped and crated. You can see all the way back on the back pallet rack. In production, protected as much as possible. IIEG mirrors. Raw materials waiting to be produced. Elevated off the floor for flood. Electric forklift by Toyota. Ironclad Super Hog. 14-inch double miter saw. Second pneumatic 14-inch miter saw made by CTD in California. Dust collection system by Torfit. Makita chop saw. Compressor.